And here we are at the Harik Estates for the much anticipated garden tour 2013. What some people are calling the garden event of the season. I wouldn't know. I'm just your lowly ramscaper in chief. But things are looking pretty good here at the Harik Estates, so let me show you around. Down the driveway we have the Harik truck, which has served me well, hauling countless loads of... Oh, there's Barty. Hey, Barty. Countless loads of mulch, manure, you name it. In this area, I'm doing a lot of interesting new stuff. It's been completely cleared because there were two large maples that we've removed, and now I'm filling it in with other more interesting trees. Here's our perennial bed. Should look great in June. Following Barty up to the front door. In here we have an azalea, a nice rhodie, a nice deciduous azalea. I'm afraid this Coosa dogwood though is not going to make it. It suffered in the drought and will probably have to come out. That's our only casualty this year though. Nice Miss Kim lilac. This border has been rebuilt time and again. This time I think I've got it right. It suffered tremendous damage at the hands of the deer, but I'm learning. This is a very nice choke cherry that I'm pretty excited about. Huh. Some kind of running club. Look at that, going down the Harik Highway. But more about that later. A nice new rhodie. In here we have this sad, bedraggled lace hydrangea that I brought from Rhode Island. It has suffered unspeakable horrors at the hands of the deer, but it's protected now and I'm hoping it'll bounce back. Moving along down the hill, notice the strategic use of the lowly boxwood at salient points around the yard. I'm pretty pleased with that innovation. Here we have the north border. I'm building that up against the deer. It's an exercise in futility, but that's where I find my meaning in life. I am Sisyphus. I've been caging a lot of things, even lilacs, which shouldn't need caging. The deer are not supposed to like them, but they've brutalized many a lilac thus far. And now here we are along the endless expanse of the Harik Highway, the great government boondoggle that I've fought for half a lifetime. It's still here, and I'm still bitter. But we have to move on. Here's the vegetable garden with a nice area for blueberries and strawberries. The yield will be relatively low this year, but I think in the coming years it'll be tremendous. It's just a great location and obviously protected against the deer, and I have a triple protection against the rabbits as well. Some nice garlic coming up. The asparagus is doing poorly. I'm kind of unhappy about that. Daylilies all along the eastern border. They're going to be spectacular. This is my rehab center where plants that have suffered or are going through hard times get a little rest and respite, and we hope will bounce back. My composting center, I have at least four different compost piles. It's a complex system. I'm not going to go into it here, but you can read about it in the literature. Another nice boxwood, winterberry. This border I'm filling in with ferns, viburnums, a dogwood or two. And let's go back up here, take a look at the infamous fig. And some other things. Barberry has really worked well here. It gives a nice splash of color. azaleas, which have been brutalized as well by the deer. This wonderful deciduous azalea, flame orange, has been blooming like this for at least 2 weeks. I'm really pleased with it. This is a nice smoke bush. Here's the fig. It has produced about 10 figs over the last 10 years. And if it doesn't pull its weight this year, I'm going to replace it with an elderberry. End of discussion. And I don't even like figs. Some nice azaleas. Through here, they've suffered somewhat. I'm going to fix this bank of azaleas after it's done blooming. And let's move on to the backyard. This is kind of neat. This Carolina allspice, really pretty spectacular when it's larger, more mature. This area is of course being protected from the deer. Some new plantings in this bed, a lot of purple. And now we're into the backyard where big changes are underway. Doesn't look like much yet, but I think it's going to look really good once I get all of this taken care of. Another really nice bank of azaleas. A lot of losses there from the deer, but still looks pretty good. Really nice forest pansy red bud. And here, of course, is the garden tower. The less said about that, the better. But it is producing some really nice vegetable growth and strawberries. I think the strawberry production will be great. An excellent dark purple lilac that I brought from Iowa City. Nice rhodie, doing better than most rhodies do around these parts. And now we're walking around the back along this cedar chip path, very fragrant. Here's a composter. And we end up our tour here at the little wheelbarrow garden where I'm growing Swiss chard and some other things soon. And there it is. Hope you've enjoyed your tour of the Harik Estates. March 12th, 2013. Say goodbye, Barty.